Emir Abdel Qadir is a peerless spiritual leader and warrior who led a collective resistance struggle against the mid-19th century French invasion of Algeria. Born in 1808 to a highly religious family in the western town of Mascara, Abdel Qadir grew up in his father's Mahyaddin Zawiya or Quranic school. He excelled as a student, memorizing the Holy Quran by the age of 14 and studying the Islamic religious sciences. After his father, a notable spiritual leader, declined leading a tribal campaign against the French in 1832, the 24-year-old Abdel Qadir was elected emir or commander of the faithful to organize a military struggle against one of the most advanced armies in Europe. He then quickly gained the support of numerous tribes in western and central Algeria and formed a regular army and another of volunteers, which number increased in record time. Being a shrewd and skillful military strategist, he resorted to an exclusive guerrilla-style fighting, hit-and-run tactics, cutting transport supplies and harassing the rear of the enemy's army. His military prowess often caught the French off guard, resulting in significant losses for the enemy and undermining their attempts to control the country. The emir and his warriors achieved several victories over the enemy's forces and banned trade and relations with the French. Such victories forced the commander of the invading army in Oran, General de Michel, to conclude the treaty with him in 1834. Under this agreement, France recognized the state of Emir Abdel Qadir in western Algeria. Unsatisfied with what it considered as unfavorable terms, the French High Command didn't abide by the treaty. So de Michel was relieved of his duties and replaced by General Trezel, causing the resumption of fighting. In a move to extend his rule on his new territories, the emir and his followers inflicted a bitter defeat on the occupation's forces in the Battle of Makta in June 1835. Fighting continued, and after protracted negotiation, another treaty was concluded between the emir and General Bugeaud on May 30, 1837. In fact, the Tafna Treaty recognized Abdel Qadir's authority over the western Oran area and relinquished the control of a vast territory south of Algiers to him. With the appointment of General Bugeaud as a new Governor-General in December 1840, the colonial army waged an all-out war to undercut the popular base of the emir's resistance. And due to the stifling siege imposed by the occupation forces on the resistance movement from the eastern side and by the neighboring ally from the west, the emir was compelled to conclude a treaty with the enemy to stop fighting and not resistance in 1847. After 4 years of imprisonment with his family in Pau, then in the castle of Amboise, Emir Abdel Qadir was exiled to Damascus, Syria. There, he garnered worldwide acclaim for his heroic intervention to rescue the Christian community during sectarian riots in Damascus in 1860. The emir died in exile on May 26, 1883. His remains were recovered a century later to be reburied in the Martyrs Square of Al-Alia Cemetery in Algiers. Emir Abdel Qadir remains one of the inspiring and greatest men of the 19th century. His legacy lives on today as he embodied the highest ideals of dignity, liberty, faith, and humanity.